am not joking around. I am not kidding when I say Ilia Topuria is the best fighter we've ever seen. He's the best fighter I have ever seen. He is the best fighter you have ever seen. And what he is doing right now has never been seen. He slumps out Charles Oliveira in round one, like he said, with one punch, out cold, and he is on the greatest three-fight winning streak this sport has ever seen, and it's not even close. It's not even close. This guy. Now, I know you guys are gonna, clown me in the comments. I'm not really big on YouTube, but I've been saying this before anybody. I've been posting on TikTok for like 3 years. I said this after the Bryce Mitchell fight, that this guy is different. He is the new era. He has a different skill set that we have not seen in this sport. And look how that has marinated. This dude is the best fighter ever. What he is doing right now is stupid. He knocks out Volkanovski cold. First guy to knock out Max Holloway in brutal fashion. And now he's knocking out Charles Oliveira. I mean, my God, I predicted this man to knock out Charles Oliveira in round one. And somehow I'm still blown away. That was a brutal knockout against Charles Oliveira. Ilia Topuria said he was going to do it, and he did it. This guy is saving the UFC right now. We have not seen a fighter like Ilia Topuria. Nobody has done this. He is the most skilled fighter we've ever seen. He's the best fighter we've ever seen. He is pound for pound number one, and he is on and currently in the greatest peak this sport has ever seen. Has John Jones ever done this? Has John Jones ever gone in there against 3 top 15 guys, one being a top 5 all-time guy, and slump them out cold in dangerous, scary fashion? No, he hasn't. No, he has not. Has GSP ever done this? No, he has not. Has Anderson Silva ever done this? He's slumped some guys out, but he's not beating Alexander Volkanovski. Listen to the names coming out of my damn mouth. Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway. Oh, and let's go up a weight class and knock out Charles Oliveira out cold, brutally, sending him to a different wave of consciousness that we don't understand as humans. That's the level we're talking about. And people will deny it. People will deny it. That's okay. I've been saying this for like 2 years on TikTok. People say, oh, wait till Volkanovski handles him. Whoa, wait till Max Holloway granite chin. Wait till Charles. People do not accept greatness when it is staring them in the damn face. I don't know why I have a lighter on my finger right now. Oh shit. I might have just blinded you guys. People don't accept greatness when it's staring you in the face. Nobody has ever done this. People need to open their eyes and accept this. Let it soak in, man. Because this is insane. What we're witnessing right now is insane. I am saying this with 110% confidence, not a sliver of doubt in my body. We have never seen a UFC fighter more skilled than Ilia Topuria. We have never seen it. This dude goes in there against Charles Oliveira, reverses a takedown, passes Charles Oliveira's guard in the first round when they're dry, when nobody's hurt, passes his guard, gets into side control, gets into crucifix, escapes a leg lock or an ankle, whatever Charles was going to do there, gets him up to the feet, and then knocks him out with one punch. This dude out-grappled Charles Oliveira. He outboxed Charles Oliveira. He dominated and shut off the lights of Charles Oliveira. This doesn't sound real. That's why people are not accepting it. Because it doesn't seem real what he's doing. But it is right in front of us. It is right in front of us. We have never seen a skill set like this in UFC history. He is by far, the best boxer in UFC history. Dustin Poirier is not doing, it is Ilia Topuria above the screen and then everybody down. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's unfathomable what he's doing. He has the most power, pound for pound, in UFC history. He is an elite grappler, an elite wrestler, and the most dangerous fighter in UFC history. That's what we're talking about, and that's what we're witnessing. The most dangerous, most powerful, most skilled fighter in UFC history at the age of 28 years old. What else could I say? This is insane. He is knocking out legend after legend after legend. Now, maybe he's not the GOAT of the sport yet, just yet. But he is definitely, when I make my top 15 list that I'll be posting here soon, so click that follow button, subscribe to the channel. Sheesh. He's gonna be top 3. He won't be 3. He's top 2. Ilia Topuria is a top 2 UFC fighter of all time. His legacy right now is better than Islam's. It's better. He knocked out Alexander Volkanovski in brutal fashion. Islam Makhachev, I don't think he's finishing a Max Holloway. I don't see that happening. And then Ilia Topuria does Charles Oliveira a whole lot more brutal than Islam Makhachev did. I am telling you guys right now, rewatch, because from first watch, it seemed like Islam dominated him. Rewatch. Please, I'm begging you. Please rewatch Islam Makhachev versus Renato Moicano. Islam Makhachev is getting slept by Ilia Topuria. I've been saying this for months on my TikTok. It's the same name as on here. Go find it. I post content on there. I've been saying this for months. Ilia Topuria knocks out anybody at 145, at 155, maybe even 170. Islam's lucky he's at he is lucky he is at 170. Lucky. Because Ilia Topuria knocks him out at 155. I think Islam has a chance at 170. I am picking Ilia Topuria to knock out Islam Makhachev at 175 pounds, or 170 pounds, excuse me. This dude is the best fighter of all. We have not seen. Let me know in the comment section down below. Have we seen somebody do this? Have we seen a peak better than this? Prove me wrong. Where is the 3-fight winning streak that is more dominant and brutal than this? Let me know. Because right now we are witnessing the greatest peak in UFC history. And the fact that Islam Makhachev versus Ilia Topuria might not happen is a travesty, because whoever wins that fight is the greatest UFC fighter of all time. That's the stakes that are on the table. If Islam Makhachev beats JDM and comes back down to 155 to face Ilia Topuria after a brutal Paddy Pimblett knockout, sending him to the shadow realm, we are not talking about just only the best fight in UFC history and the biggest. That could be the biggest fight in UFC history. We're not only talking about that. We are talking about whoever wins this fight is the greatest UFC fighter of all time, and there's not a shadow of doubt in my mind. If Islam goes up, beats JDM, and comes down and beats Ilia, best fighter ever. Or if Ilia knocks out Paddy, brutal, disgusting, awful, scary, like a crime scene in the arena, and then Islam comes down after beating JDM, and Ilia just does the same thing that he's doing and that he's saying he'll do right now, yeah, he's the greatest UFC fighter of all time, the most skilled. He is. I can't explain it. You guys are gonna be like, oh, it's glazing. But like, what are we watching? What are we watching? How could I not be, praising him this much? How could I not praise him this much after what we're witnessing? He's having the greatest peak ever. He is the most skilled fighter this sport has ever seen. We have not seen a combination of skills like Ilia Topuria. We've never seen it before. It's almost incredible. How is it more brutal than I envisioned? I said Ilia Topuria is going to knock out Charles Oliveira in one round. It's going to be easy. It's going to be in dominant fashion. Charles Oliveira won't do anything. That's what I said on my TikTok. How am I shocked? How could it be better than what I expected? But that's what he's doing. He's beating legend after legend. Like, really visualize and materialize like who he's beating. Ilia Topuria is knocking out cold Alexander Volkanovski. He's knocking Alexander Volkanovski out cold. Max Holloway? He's knocking Max Holloway out cold. And then with one punch, not even getting touched, he's knocking out Charles Oliveira. The Charles Oliveira that's down there behind my mic. The Charles Oliveira that's behind my head. This is what we're talking about. Appreciate it. Because this has never been seen. And a lot of people are starting to come around to it. I've been saying this for years. At this point, years. Not just 1 year. Multiple years. That this dude is different. And now people are starting to come around to it. And that's how you make a superstar. There will always be haters. But at this point, we are getting to a point where I am looking on Instagram and I'm seeing who would win in their primes in a fight at lightweight, featherweight, whatever it is. Before this fight and before a few fights, it was Connor's knocking him out. Now in June of 2025, Topuria, not even close. Topuria, he's the GOAT. He's the best fighter we've ever seen. He's the most skilled fighter we've ever seen. That's how you build a star, because people are coming around to it. I'm seeing official MMA Instagram pages saying I've seen multiple saying this dude is the best fighter we've ever seen. That's what we're witnessing. We're witnessing the best fighter in UFC history, and I'm yapping, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this yap session because this is incredible. This is truly incredible. And the dude's not even using his grappling and wrestling. We talk about Islam Makhachev so highly because he's so well-rounded. We know Topuria is well-rounded, but he doesn't even need to use it because he is so unbelievably overpowered on the feet. The dude's an absolute cheat code. He touches you and you die. That's what we're talking about. It's truly like an honor to witness this, bro. This is incredible. We need to get the Islam Makhachev fight. That needs to happen. And I've been saying it for a really long time that jeez, I just assaulted you guys. Even before the Charles fight, before that was even booked, I was saying Topuria versus Islam. I was posting so many TikToks. Topuria, Islam. We need it. We need it. We need it. We can't miss out on this opportunity. These are the two best fighters ever, maybe. We can't miss out on that opportunity. Because I'm not gonna, throw out allegations or whatever, but I think before the Charles fight was booked, before JDM even won, I think the UFC would have liked Islam versus Topuria. Topuria said he would have loved that fight, but it didn't happen for whatever reason. Islam's chasing his dreams at 170, though. Fair enough, but I'm just saying, I'm surprised that fight didn't happen because it seemed like the clear fight to make, but now it is the clearest of clear fights to make. That is the best fight in UFC history, and I don't think a lot of people would disagree with me. That's the best fight ever. The stakes, oh my God. Islam can go back down and become double champion. Ilia could go up for a third belt depending on what we do with the weight classes. To see who is the GOAT of the sport, Jon Jones, you are in the past, my friend. Oh my God, Jon Jones is the past. Dude, Jon Jones is in the past. And it's these dude, I'm just saying, Ilia Topuria, bro, Islam couldn't do Charles like that. That featherweight skill set, it's different. It's different. Ilia's skill set is different. We've never seen it before. It is the best ever. I think he knocks out Islam Makhachev, but I am so unbelievably confident of it. I am so unbelievably confident of it. And the only other times I've really talked about fights like this were Jones versus Aspinall. That never happened. Aspinall would win that fight. What other fights are we talking about? I mean, I don't know, but I am so unbelievably confident Ilia Topuria knocks out Islam Makhachev. Rewatch the Moicano fight. Rewatch it. Rewatch the exchanges on the feet. Ilia Topuria is knocking Islam Makhachev out. He's doing it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Rewatch that fight. Ilia Topuria. So if you're picking Islam Makhachev to win this fight, you are pretty much saying that Islam Makhachev takes him down, submits him, and doesn't get touched. That's what you're saying. Because if Ilia touches you, you go down. Volkanovski at 155, was knocking Islam down. Was wobbling Islam. Volkanovski was. Ilia Topuria is knocking out Islam Makhachev. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. We need that fight. Ilia Topuria is the best fighter ever. The Charles knockout was brutal. The right hand put him out cold, and then he follows up with that tight left hook. He fights like a boxer, man. It's insane. And then brutal ground and pound. And Charles is out unconscious on the ground. That sucked to watch because Charles is one of my favorite fighters ever. But Ilia Topuria is now my favorite fighter in UFC history. I don't care. How could you not love what this dude is doing? It is incredible to watch. I'm blown away. I'm simply blown away. He's the pound for pound number one fighter. He is the most powerful pound for pound fighter ever. He is the best boxer by an absolute landslide in UFC history, and he has the best skill set in UFC history. He knocks Charles Oliveira out cold in one round. He's on the best 3-fight winning streak ever. He is currently, right now, in the live moment, you guys are witnessing this, the greatest peak in UFC history, and I don't even think it's particularly close. I don't think it's close. What he is doing right now has never been done. Putting legend after legend after legend out cold. Easily. Ilia Topuria is the best fighter we've ever seen.